the PlayStation State of Play was earlier today, and I actually enjoyed it. I really, really did. It was a few games that I'm good on, and there was a lot of games that I actually want to keep an eye on. A lot of games, actually, more than more than I'm not looking forward to. So let me just get to it real quick. So the games that I'm not looking forward to are the Lost Worlds, or the Lost Wilds. Let's say Worlds. The Lost Wilds. I don't know what that was. That was like some dinosaur hunter first person shooter game. I wasn't really sold on that. Maybe if I see some more, maybe I might be sold on it, but nah, as of right now, I'm good on that. Also, they have Ace Combat, the 7th or 8th one. I'm not an Ace Combat dude. Never was. Never played it on PlayStation 2. I know a couple of my friends are into Ace Combats, but nah. The story it kind of looked like they put some time into this, like especially like the story and some of the gameplay. Like they had their own interviews afterwards, or like their own conference thing afterwards, or speaking thing afterwards, and I was like, nah, I'm straight on Ace Combat. Not for me. Now the last one on my no list was this game called Eel. Now, I'm not saying it looked bad, because graphically it looked good. It was just everything else around it. It kind of reminded me of like a Outlast for frat boys, if that makes sense. Like, bro was he was kicking like this alien baby and like shooting it, and like I don't know what is going on. But some of the kills did look good. The animations on the kills looked good. Like he was stabbing this one thing, and like the locker and this thing like fell off and everything. It was cool. But like it was this one scientist dude doing like some movie clips.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
I was like, nah, I'm good. He was like, huh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm like, nah, I'm straight on that game. But Eels, that's what it's. Eel, that's not Eels. Eel. I'm not playing that game. I'm good on that. I'm good on Eel. Now for my maybe list, I got a couple on here. First one, Rayman. It sold me. It got me from that. It went from a no to a maybe. Because it looked like the side scroller game at first. It just looked like a 2D game with some 3D elements in there. I was straight on that. But once the ratio changed and it went like into third person, like where the camera was following them, I was sold. I was completely sold on that. I don't know too much about the story. Is Rayman Legends Retold, so I'm pretty sure this is like a remake or a remaster of one of the older previous Raymans. And I've never played a 2D Rayman. I always played the 3D adventure ones. That was on PS2 from Blockbuster. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Another one which might go into this might go into the no category. That Dune Awaken? Nah. It looks like one of them it looked like that what was that Star Wars online game that came out like a while ago that was still getting support for a long time, but it just doesn't look as fun. The combat looks very, very hollow, and even the traversal and just the open world just looks desolate. I'm good on that. I wanted to play an MMO like that, I probably would play No Man's Sky. I don't know why it's in my maybe category. Oh, they added a single player mode, and that's probably why I put it in maybe, because I might try. If it's free, I might try it out. But I should throw that in the no category. This game right here, this action role-playing Souls-like game with multiplayer, is called No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, that shouldn't even be in the maybe category. That should be in the categories, that the ones that I'm gonna get off rip, because I love Souls-like game, and this was like a top-down type of game. It kind of looked like Diablo a little bit, but it had action role playing in it. Like you can just keep hacking and slashing and probably do magic and everything while you're doing all that. And it's a Souls-like game. And I like Souls-like games. I like Souls-like games. And then it's a multiplayer. So after playing like Night Rain and everything, I've been into like these multiplayer role-like games, and I will want to try this game out. No Rest for the Wicked. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Also in my maybe category was the Silent Hill Where's My Milk or the Silent Hill Townfall game. Like you're playing with the a dude named Simon, black guy named Simon, and he's trying to look for his wife, and trying to find out what's going on in the city. Now, apparently, from what I remember last year, he didn't find his wife. So apparently you do find your wife, and then you try to break what mystery is going on in the town. What I remember from this state of play, or this showcase, is there was a lot of red. Kind of reminded me of Control a little bit. It was a lot of red and a lot of like, oh, what's going on? Oh, we don't know what's going on in this town. So it is a strong maybe. I've never played a Silent Hill game before, so this will be my first Silent Hill game. What am I going on after that? Stuntman Hollywood. It looked alright. Kind of look like Fall Guy the movie. Kind of look like that Spy Hunter game on PS2. I'm straight on that. And the last one was Until Dawn. That's my maybe. It's Until Dawn 2. I never played the first one. This one looked interesting. And my man's Billy from Stranger Things was in there. So it's like a ghost hunter team goes to this island and it's really haunted. It's not fake haunted because they just do fake shit, but it's really haunted. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna play Until Dawn this summer so I can get ready for the second one, because this second one looked really it looked interesting. And Billy always getting possessed. That's weird. He always getting possessed by something. You gotta watch out for that boy. Now my good ones are the games that I am gonna get. I got more on here than probably combined in the no and maybe one. That's probably why I had to stay to play so good. So first one, Wolverine. That's the first game they even showed. I was getting it day one regardless. That action and like just the action and the camera work. Oh my god. I'm glad they made this game M, because even when he get like battle damage, you can see like the animating the skeleton and everything, and like I was seeing the bullets ripped through him or him getting pieced up and everything. You see just chunks of flesh just falling off of him and everything, which is really dope. I never seen a Wolverine game this detailed like this, so I am getting this day one. They had like a little stealth segment too where he's just clawing people from over like a crate and everything, and oh my god. And then they showed Jean Grey, and she was doing like a team up with Wolverine and like using her powers and his powers. It was crazy, bro. He just like jumped in the air and just got this guy out there. And then it leads into like this cinematic car chase scene where you're chasing these. So the whole premise of the story is Wolverine is hunting down these mutants or trying to rescue these mutants, and simple story, some Wolverine shit ensues pretty much. So the scene starts and he starts on this motorcycle and he's chasing these cars, and his motorcycle gets on top of these trucks, and he just starts fighting. Like Atom Smasher just comes out of nowhere, and Wolverine is just getting through him and everything. So I'm very interested in this game, man. Believe it's September. It's a lot of games that's on that I'm looking out for that's dropping in September, man. I might need to rob somebody in September, man. I don't know, man. September, whew. So we got Wolverine, Phantom Blade Zero, On a Issue, I think Control, all dropping like back to back. Crazy. Marvel Token, another one, showed it right after Wolverine. I wasn't sold on it yet until I saw this trailer. This trailer had Doom and Carnage in there, and if you know me, I like Doom. I like playing Doom in Marvel versus Capcom. Not the latest one. Well, not the latest one. So old. Was it Infinite? Whatever Infinite was. Yeah. I like playing with Doom on that one. Like the drop kick from Doom and Carnage on here. I never played with Carnage before on the old one. So Carnage is one of my favorite villains. So seeing him in that Venom movie, Venom 2, get a massacre like that. Oh my God, what they do with Harris like that, man. But yeah, I was sold on Marvel Token. And next game was Kimuri. So this game was like a three-player co-op game where it's a player with a katana, player with a bow, and then a player who's a shaman, and you are hunting. You're in the city. They place you in the city. You're taking down waves of enemies in the most stylish, dope way, and just the animations of him running up the it's like you're like doing the Gertie up a building. I was like, yo, what? Crazy. You're doing the Gertie up a building. And he was like at the end after they fought all these waves of enemies, they fought like a big kaiju monster and everything. You have to take it down together, and it looked really good. That movement games with good movement is gonna. If you got a good movement action adventure game, I'm probably already sold. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Good movement action adventure game, got it. So yeah, they didn't really tell you too much about the game. Lady didn't really say too much about it. I don't think she even released a release date. She just said 2027. But it's 3-player co-op, waves of enemies that you take down in the city, and it's like you can traverse through the city and you're taking down a kaiju at the end, and it looks really good. After that we had Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider game. That's Amazon and Crystal Dynamics. Looks great, man. She was doing this flip over these traps, and the last flip she did like a front flip and twist in the air, and it was like, whoo, she landed like Mario. I was like, yeah, I'm already sold on that one. She had a shootout with a bear. Yo. And it looks very good. The thing that's gonna sell me on this game is the story and the movement. Like I just said, if you got a good game you got a good action adventure game with some movement in there, I'm already sold. So I'm already a Tomb Raider fan. This one put me on the map. The thing is, I thought they shut down Crystal Dynamics like a while ago. But hey, gotta keep it up. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. All right. What did I leave off at? Tomb Raider. Talked about Tomb Raider. No, Phantom Blade Zero. So, I know a lot of people were anticipating this game ever since it's been like 2 years. That people probably longer than that. But I wasn't really sold on this game until, bro, I saw that showcase today, and my man was fighting something, and he had like a baby on his back. He was fighting 2 people, and he had a baby on his back. Like how? So all these samurai ninja games, the Unimishu, the Neos, the Ninja Gaiden 4s and everything, yeah, I got every single last one of them niggas, bro. Pause. Phantom Blade Zero is a must-have. That's dropping in September too. It's just like a hack and slash action adventure game. Think of like Devil May Cry or Nier Automata, more along the lines of like Nier Automata. Yeah, that cutscene, whatever that was, it looked very good. And just the use of different weapons. Ooh, man. I'm getting that day one. Also, they had Dynasty Warriors Remaster, and I never played a Dynasty Warriors game, which is like crazy. When I had a PlayStation 2, I was playing like mostly RPG games, rather it be the Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. I played a lot of action adventure games like Devil May Cry. I didn't really play Dynasty Warriors like that. It just didn't pique my interest. I remember hearing about it like at my cousin's house, where you just take on waves of enemies, you just one guy, and that premise sound good. It's just I never bought it for myself. But I am gonna try this one out. I want to try this one out. They have a couple of them on the PlayStation Plus. So yeah, I might try one out. Next one was Onimishu, and that was another game. That's another one I never played before. But this story looks really, really good. And also the gameplay. I saw him lock a sword by sliding another one down. I never seen that in a video game before. Now the voice acting do look a little shaky. It sounded a little like they didn't have the right vocal inflection when doing the dub, but it still had fire music. And also the demo is out now, and I don't know why the hell I don't have it downloaded already. Onimishu, The Way of the Sword. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Next game they had, Control Resonance. And I've been waiting for this game for about 2 years. I was already sold from the moment I picked up the first Control, man. I needed that second. Now this one takes place, the last one took place in the side of the FIB building. This one takes place in Manhattan, and you're playing with Dylan instead of Jesse. So you're playing with Jesse's brother Dylan. And Jesse still showed up in the game or appeared in the game, but you're going to be more along the lines of using sound as opposed to telekinesis that Jesse was using. And the city just looks crazy. It's like this Inception type shit going on with the city. And I kind of don't really need it to be open world where I can just go anywhere. I don't have a problem with it just being linear and you got to follow a path to where you got to go, because the first Control was kind of like that. I mean, it had some open world elements, but you needed certain abilities to get into certain places. And I really like that about Control. But Control gives you a whole lot of freedom on how you want to take down enemies or tackle certain objectives. And I really, really did like that about Control. Action adventure games, man. Whew. I cannot wait to play this one. I'm gonna be there day one. Also, I don't care what y'all say about Marathon. I know Bungie is not in the favorable light, but I like Marathon. Marathon is fun to me. And this new season, playing with the PvE as opposed to PvP, because some of the PvP was a little bit tougher. It took me it was just one mission. It took me like 6 tries to beat. I swear to God, it wasn't even like deep into the game. Probably like 2-3 hours in. It took me 6 tries to beat that. I know, and I low-key has not gone back to Marathon since then, just because that shit was so intense. But they making the game player versus environment, and if you know me, you know the games that I play like Division, I love player versus environment more than I like PvP sometimes. So I don't care what y'all say, I'm gonna play Marathon. Also, they got RuneScape coming to the PS5, and it's not old school RuneScape. It's like RuneScape Wild Hearts, RuneScape, I don't know, Open Fields. It's a 3D RuneScape, a third person where you can see your person fishing, chopping down trees, and one of the most important things was combat to me, because you got your dodge roll, you got your jump attacks. It looks very, very good. And seeing RuneScape go from a top-down point-and-click game to like its own action adventure simulator type game, I love that about RuneScape, man. I still play old school RuneScape on my Mac every now and then. Every now and then I might pick up old school RuneScape. And the last game that they showed is a 20-minute uninterrupted just reveal. And when I say reveal, they waited, bro. I was sitting there like, bro, should I fast forward it a little bit? Because it was just a black screen, and then it said Santa Monica Studios. Santa Monica Studios, you already know what that is. It's a God of War game. It is not just any God of War game. It's the Fae of War, or God of Fae. God of Fae? I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it God of Fae. And it picks up right after Atreus and Kratos burn Faye's body away, and her soul drifts away to the west side of Detroit. Just a whole lot of vegetation. Nah, but she goes like to this afterlife of gods, and it's mad other entities there, bro. It's like this big line. I'm hearing it's like Egyptian gods. It's gonna be some Greek gods up in there, and like she might run into Zeus, like Kratos' dad and everything. Like, yo, you ain't never come see your daddy. You ain't come see your daddy-in-law. Nah, man, that looks very good. And all them losers, haters, and never touched a bitch in their life niggas out there that mad about, well, how can you see this gameplay and be mad about it, bro? It literally was like the same camera and POV of God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, but just with using Devil May Cry, because that might be the greatest action game of all time. With Devil May Cry gameplay, bro, and they is just moving so fluently and just spacing niggas up. And then I saw her do a bicycle kick on a nigga. I'm like, yo, I'm sold on this game. And then so after they like grab her and like lock her up in this little cell, she looks over and it's my man Jack Quaid as a cube, bro. He is a cube, man. He cube, bro. And it's the sword stuck in him, the cube, and it's this talking ribbon, which is mad weird. All of them are like talking and glowing. They like, look, I just need to get back home to Kratos, and he ends up giving her the motivational talk. She gets her powers back, and she ends up fighting like the lion dude. And then, bro, the lion just like chucks her to this like cliff, and it's just great cinematic action sequences, bro. And man, forget about the show that's coming. It's a God of War show coming out. I forgot about that. But this game, oh my god, I don't know why. Wasn't worried when I heard about this game, bro. I was, because I know Santa Monica Studios gonna pull up and shoot and go for 40, bro. But yeah, Fed War is a cop. It is a cop, man. Oh my god, just like the one thing about the 2018 God of War was the cinematic cutscenes that I really like, when fighting Boulder and everything, or just Atreus and Kratos just teaming up and fighting somebody. I really like that, and I got this from this showcase with this Fed War where they showing her fighting that lion dude. Like, I got that. Like, he was putting belt to ass. He wasn't pulling no punches. He was hitting her like a nigga. But overall, I really enjoyed the state of play. About an 8 out of 10. About an 8 out of 10 for me. It was a lot of games that I want. It was more games that I want than not want. That makes sense. The more games that I want than I don't want. So overall, yeah, I really enjoyed the state of play. What's some of y'all favorite games? Favorite moments?